If y'all were able to get through that first video, man, I'm gonna promise y'all this second one's gonna be a lot like easier. It's gonna be easier for me too, man. I feel it being easier now. I want to explain to you my techniques on what I do to not be too hard on myself, and what I do to forgive myself from past actions that I've done that still mess with me or whatnot. So let's get into it. Um, you don't want to be too hard on yourself, man, because like if you get too hard on yourself, you're just gonna bum yourself out, and you're not gonna be in that mood, in that go-getter mood, or in a positive mood. You know, like if all you do is you put yourself down and you say, "Oh, I'm a piece of shit. I'm never gonna amount to anything. I deserve all the bad that happens to me." Like nothing is just gonna fall out of the sky and pull you out of that misery, man. Like you gotta pull yourself out of that, and like it's important, man, to not be too hard on yourself. You know, like don't give up on yourself, man. Like that's a problem that I used to have, and I had that for years, man. And don't be too hard on yourself, man. Love yourself. Uh, um, Love yourself, man, and keep your soul clean. You know, and like that way, like I'm telling you from you just move better, you know, and also know how to take those little wins, right? Like let's say you're trying to stop smoking cigarettes, you know, and you can't not make it through that first day or whatnot, then you light one up. Accept that little win. You know, because I'm pretty sure you were smoking more than half a cigarette a day before. So the following day, all you smoke is half a cigarette. Like that's a really good improvement right there, you know. But all you gotta do is just keep that discipline, you know. It's really easy for you to be like, oh, let me take this hit of the cigarette, and then it turns into 2 and 3, and then you put out the halfie, and then you spark it up later. And then that habit, man, it could get you again. Don't be too hard on yourself. And let's say you're not getting it as quick as you want to get it. Don't let that psych you out or demotivate you. Like, bro, like some people just take longer than others. And just keep the faith within yourself, man. You know, don't get too hard on yourself, and it's really not good, man. Cause then that's when you start, you start like to throw like a pity party for yourself, you know, and man, that's not good right there, man. Like us as men, we should have the discipline, or the balls, you know what I mean, like to not let that get to us or hit us right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's alright to mess up. If you mess up or you fall on your face, man, get yourself right back up and dust yourself off, G. Like, it's no big thing, man. We all fuck up. We all fuck up, dog. You know? And it's cool, man. As long as you got the discipline and the balls, man, to get yourself back up and to say, you know what, man, like, I might get down, but I ain't gonna stay down. You know what I mean? That's the story of my life. Know how to take those little wins in, man. And my second thing, you know, for let's say choices that you're not proud of now, let's say they still haunt you. Like what I use is, this is what I tell myself, is that like there's something I did in my past, and if it's something that makes you feel bad, is because you have regret about it, you know, and you probably wish you didn't do it. For you to be like, you know what, I made a mistake, but you know, you can't let past fuck ups or mistakes, like hold you down, man. Like, because it will do that if you let it. If you let it, man, it'll hold you down the rest of your fucking life, man. I'm telling you. I used to harbor a whole lot of hate against myself, man, because of like um, uh, all the issues that my drug use, um, uh, uh, all the issues that stem from my drug use, man. And I used to harbor a lot of anger towards myself, and I didn't like myself, man. And one day, I just got tired of throwing pity parties for myself, man. And I figured out that it was time for me to man the fuck up, you know, and just stop feeling sorry for myself. I fucked up, but now it's time for me to man up and make that right wrong. I mean, make that wrong right, you know. And so, if you're struggling, man, if you're struggling with past choices that you've done, and they haunt you, like, it's not doing you any justice if you're harboring that hate or that animosity towards yourself, man. Uh, like, all it does is it drags you down and it keeps you down, man. And you got yourself, you're gonna have yourself until you die, man. So why are you gonna hate yourself for the rest of your life? Like, man up, dog, and just be like, you know what? I fucked up, but now it's time for me as a man to make it right. You know? Because you don't want to live your life hating yourself, man. So, and don't be too hard on yourself. Know how to take those little wins, man. Uh, uh, every day, just strive to be a little bit better. Just a little bit better every day, man. Let's say that you lost your temper today. Tomorrow, when tomorrow comes around, man, just tell yourself, you know what? I'm not gonna lose my temper today. You know? And be humble, man. Just be humble, man. It can always be a lot worse. Believe me. So, yeah, man. Don't be too hard on yourself. Accept those little wins and know how to forgive yourself. And like what I do to forgive myself is that, you know what? It's not gonna do you any justice, man, to feel this pity for yourself, because you ain't gonna get shit done. All you gonna do is feel bad for yourself, and you're gonna think of yourself as a piece of shit, bro. And you know what, man? Like, it's a waste of time, honestly, because you have yourself for the rest of your life until you croak. And do you really want to spend all your time, man, just feeling sorry for yourself? Like, bro, man, like, we put vibes out there, and if those are the vibes you want to put out, man, like, in my opinion, people are gonna stay away from you, man, because they don't want to be around that stuff, bud. And you owe it to yourself, you know, to be happy. If you want to be happy, man, like, learn how to forgive yourself, man. Don't be too hard on yourself. You got you until you croak, man. So why not love yourself? So that's it for today's video, man. It's your boy Young Nello, and I'm outie.